Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about iOS 13.2.3. It's been out for a couple of days already, and with my videos I like to keep it on a couple of days, make sure it works okay, and then I'll make my review on it. So mainly 13.2.3 is just a lot of bug fixes in there. It's nothing to do with any kind of security or anything like that. It's just mainly bug fixes that have been obviously pushed out to all iOS devices, obviously including the iPad and obviously iPhones and so forth. So you should have already got the notification that the update is already out. So let's just get into it. Number one, it fixes issues where you are searching within either media, mail, files and notes. Search is not working. That could pertain, obviously, if you do a kind of a system search on the iPad or iPhone, you're trying to find something and it was not bringing back the correct results that you search for, I don't know, kind of music or whatever you want to search in for when you do the actual search on the actual system itself. It was not working before. Now it is. Now it actually does relate to what the information that you've actually typed in, so it actually is pulling back the information. And that was obviously not working on the previous one, and that's been fixed now in this update. So if you do searches on kind of mail files and notes and stuff like that, mainly it wasn't showing before correctly what you typed in and bringing back nothing. Now it does work and everything is being returned what you typed in. The second fix is to do with messages. It's showing links and photos and attachments in details properly. Before, what was happening was that obviously if you went into if you wanted to messages and you clicked on the name there and you clicked on information here, if you had anything in here, it would not be showing anything at the moment. So obviously I have nothing in here, but it wasn't showing at all. Now you can actually, if anything is in there, if you're in the current location or whatever share location, any kind of attachments that were in here now are being shown. That could be pictures or whatever it was attachment with it. Now it's being shown in here now, so you should be able to see things, information more clearly, whereas before when you went in here nothing was being shown at all. So that's been resolved now, hopefully, for you guys, and that does pick up everything and it does show you things obviously if you go into there. The third one is quite a big one actually. The issue was with that before on the previous update, if you were downloading something and you obviously remove it from from your screen, obviously if you had something that was showing up here and something was downloading in the background, say Safari or whatever it is, and it would obviously, and you'd obviously get rid of it like this, it would actually stop downloading in the background, actually stop completely, dead stop downloading. You have to reopen it again and start downloading it. So obviously if you're downloading something in Safari, kind of a file attachment or something that you wanted to download, and you got rid of it like that completely, it would stop actually downloading. And now that's been fixed now. So if you obviously have something in Safari that you're doing and you get rid of it, you take it off the screen, it will carry on downloading now in the background, whereas before it would just cut off. Obviously if you force close the application, as you would, if you don't want it anymore in the background, obviously that will cut it off completely. But if you just get rid of it, just generally the way you swipe it away so it's in the background, and you want to access it later on, it still works, and now it's actually downloading in the background for you now. The fourth one is, and the final one, is to do with mail. In the previous update, obviously if you had a kind of exchange account or something, it wasn't bringing the mail through. So if you had kind of a Microsoft account or something like that, it was not pulling the data through most of the time, and it wasn't showing up at all. That was fixed in the previous the previous update that came out before this, where obviously if you have mail, it's fetching the data through, it's actually showing up the information correctly. Now in this fix now it actually quotes the original messages properly. So if you have a kind of forward messaging or whatever, or someone is forwarded you a message, the actual quote on there, the actual original message that was on that attachment or on that email is being shown now, whereas it wasn't before. So that's a big thing now as well. So that hopefully that's resolved as well now for you guys. If you ever use exchange accounts and stuff like that, that's been resolved now for you. So that's showing the information much more clearly now. Regarding the battery itself, it's been fine for me. I haven't been using it that much obviously over the time, but obviously you can see that the battery level has been pretty stable. After the last charge was obviously on Thursday. In the last 10 days, you can just see it. The off-screen time has been average for me, and obviously the battery usage has been fine. I've not been using it that often, but it's been fine. Obviously, I've got 69% left of battery. Generally, it's been fine. The update's been fine. I've had no issues. It's still fast as ever. It's a great piece of technology this is, and I enjoy using it whenever I can. At the moment it's fine. I have no issues with the battery whatsoever, and I highly recommend you, if you haven't downloaded it already, do download it. It has obviously those bug fixes in there, and I said earlier obviously there's no security fix into this, but it was just a bug fix. And that's about it, guys. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Much appreciated, and obviously it helps me out a lot. Please leave a like or a comment in the comment section below if you want to know anything else about it, and I will see you in the next one.